Hello, I'm David Gardner and I'm a member of the European Programmes team at the Knowledge Transfer Network. You might be considering your funding options and are keen to find out more about European funding. European funding, and in particular Horizon 2020, offers a great source of funding for SMEs keen to develop their wider strategy and evolve partnerships across Europe. I will give some details about the Horizon 2020 programme, a quick overview of some of the key elements for SMEs, and an introduction to how we can support you to write your proposal. This video will provide information to start your journey with plenty of useful tips. Even if you are experienced in writing and submitting proposals for Horizon 2020, you'll still find something useful as you apply again. A key thing to remember is that the KTN is just one part of the Innovate UK family. Two other organisations that can also help you are the National Contact Points and Enterprise Europe Network. These are also supported by Innovate UK and the European Commission. Between us, we work together to provide support for UK organisations to submit proposals and to help develop new collaborations, both here in the UK and internationally. The National Contact Points, or NCPs, deal with sector-specific areas and cover all of the UK, whilst the Enterprise Europe Network, or EEN, is regional and can provide a range of support. If you are looking to apply for funding, please do get in touch with the KTN, the NCPs or EEN as soon as you are looking for funding, and we can support you throughout the whole process. You can contact the KTN via your sector specialists, the Access to Funding and Finance team or the European Programmes team. I'm going to start with the question that you may well want to ask first. How is Brexit going to impact or is already impacting on the involvement of UK organisations in Horizon 2020? It is clear that the future of UK involvement in Horizon 2020 is subject to negotiations, but both the UK Government and the European Commission have indicated that there is the intention for the UK to have full access until the end of the programme. This commitment has been shown by statements already made by the Government. For example, the Treasury has stated that the Government will underwrite projects that are submitted prior to the UK exit date of the 29th of March 2019. This applies even if the assessment of the proposals is not undertaken until after this date. Since then, further statements have been made that emphasise the UK's commitment to facilitating collaboration with our European and international partners on major science, research and technology initiatives. All of this gives confidence that the UK organisations should continue to consider the opportunities for research and development within the Horizon 2020 programme. For information specific to the submission of Horizon 2020 projects in relation to Brexit, please feel free to contact any of the Innovate UK family, and in particular the National Contact Points. Horizon 2020 was designed when Europe was in the midst of the economic crisis, and investment in R&D was seen as the solution to rebuild Europe's financial assets. As a result, Horizon 2020 does not stand alone. It is part of the Europe 2020 strategy, which has the aim of producing a stable financial and economic system while taking measures to create economic opportunities. Horizon 2020 is a 7-year-long research and innovation programme that is running between 2014 and 2020. Although projects funded within this period will continue well into the 2020s. It is an €80 billion programme that sits within an almost €1,000 billion initiative. Horizon 2020 was preceded by the Framework 7 programme, and indeed, Framework 9 is now being discussed and priorities developed, and this is part of a long-term commitment to support research and development for growth. Horizon 2020 has 3 priority areas, often called the 3 pillars: excellent science, industrial leadership and societal challenges. The excellent science pillar supports Europe's science base and is a fundamental resource for Europe's researchers pushing the boundaries of scientific knowledge. It is split between the European Research Council, Future and Emerging Technologies, the Marie Sklodowska-Curie Actions and research infrastructures. The industrial leadership pillar reflects the ambition of Horizon 2020 to generate economic growth through investment in research and innovation. Industrial leadership provides specific support for existing and emerging sectors, as well as supporting entrepreneurial SMEs and attracting private investment into research and innovation. Funding is split between leadership in enabling and industrial technologies, access to risk finance, and innovation in SMEs. The Societal Challenges pillar is all about finding solutions to problems faced by citizens across Europe. This can range from curing or preventing disease, ensuring we have clean air to breathe, or safe food to eat. This pillar demonstrates how European collaboration is essential, with challenges reflecting our globalised society. For example, our food comes from all over the world, and climate change affects us all. Horizon 2020 also funds actions through specific partnering activities, such as public-private partnerships. Funding is also available from the Fast Track to Innovation programme, which is an innovation support programme promoting close-to-market innovation. Each of these will have specific calls and requirements, so do contact the Innovate UK family and we can help you identify which programme and call best fits your needs. SMEs are encouraged to participate across Horizon 2020. They can participate in collaborative projects and they also benefit from support via a dedicated SME Instrument. The SME Instrument aims to fill gaps in funding for high-risk but mature research by SMEs, as well as to stimulate breakthrough innovation. The rules for the SME Instrument are unique in that even a single company can apply and receive support. The instrument is split into 3 phases: feasibility, innovation project, and commercialisation phase. A coaching and mentoring scheme is open exclusively to beneficiaries of the instrument. In addition to the SME Instrument, the Eurostars Joint Programme and the Marie Sklodowska-Curie actions are particularly relevant for SMEs, and they are encouraged to apply. 2 financial instruments, equity and debt, are also available for SMEs. These operate in conjunction with the financial instruments of COSME, which is the programme for the competitiveness of enterprises and SMEs. The European Commission's participant portal is the best place to go for up-to-date and detailed information on all calls. It is your responsibility to carefully read all the eligibility criteria and relevant sections, and we recommend you do this before you even begin to write your proposal. In addition to this, there will be many information days and collaboration events organised by the National Contact Points, Enterprise Europe Network and the KTN, as well as other events that take place across Europe, which are normally free and open to everyone to attend. However, and I cannot emphasise this enough, please do contact any of the Innovate UK family to ask for help and advice. One of the major stumbling blocks in submitting a proposal is not the writing of the text, but the identification of a good consortium. Again, the Innovate UK team can help you here, and there is also a partner search facility on the participant portal where you can search against a specific topic. As already mentioned, there is a huge network of both NCPs and the EEN in many countries, both in Europe, but even more widely than that, with the ability to search and identify potential partners for collaboration. Competition for funding is, as you would imagine, extremely high. If you are considering Horizon 2020, you need to ensure you have the time and resources to dedicate to the proposal. Remember, we are here to support you as you develop your bid. Whilst the NCPs, EEN and the KTN cannot write the proposal for you, there is the opportunity to obtain feedback on proposals as you write them. In particular, the national contact points are able to provide excellent feedback, and the earlier you can provide a draft, the better. Events are also organised for specific calls, both as comprehensive information days and also proposal development days. If you are unable to attend these, please feel free to speak to any of the Innovate UK family and we can help. I've covered a lot of ground and given just a taste of what funding is available and how to set about identifying what might be right for you and your organisation. The government's Horizon 2020 website provides a convenient place to access information and also to register your interests so that you receive updates on funding opportunities. Updates are also available from European-wide networks, so please speak to any of the Innovate UK family so that we can put you in contact with these networks directly. The KTN itself publishes a monthly Horizon 2020 newsletter that will give key information as it arises. As with all KTN activities, this is aimed at helping you to connect, engage and collaborate. Finally, please do remember that the KTN, National Contact Points and the Enterprise Europe Network are here to help, and we are all free to use. We know that preparing and submitting a proposal can be a daunting task, but if you think that Horizon 2020 is right for you, pick up the phone, send us an email or meet us at the next event. We'd be delighted to support you and your ideas towards the next stage.